Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Darice's Daily Deets, where I discuss everything from fashion, beauty to lifestyle. And as you could tell by the title, today's video is going to focus more on the lifestyle portion. And I cannot wait because this has been, I swear, like the most requested, long awaited video ever. And as you can tell by the title, this is going to be my update on my journey on the ketogenic diet, or more so living a ketogenic lifestyle. I want to say I really hate calling it a diet. You are not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed. That's what we're going to start off with today. And then of course, if you are not getting notified, make sure you are hitting that notification bell, which is somewhere down at the bottom here. I don't know, I'm gonna leave that part out, but make sure you're getting notified so you know when I'm uploading, and you can be the first to get the deets on what I'm talking about. Make sure that you are following me on all of my socials. On Instagram, I'm the_queen_d. I just did a live on this topic as well, so you can get updated that way on there. And I'll, that's where I'm the most active at as far as social media goes. I am on Facebook as well, where I do also, let you guys know when I have new videos uploaded on there. And on Facebook, I'm under Darice Yvette, and all of that will be listed down below. So finally, we can go ahead and get started. All right, y'all. So I know you guys have been waiting. Everybody's like, I need to see the video. When are you going to post the video talking about how you lost all this weight in such a short period of time? So here it is. You guys asked for it. I'm here. I'm giving it to you. I have my notes ready. So hopefully in this video, I'm covering everything. Of course, if you got any other questions, just make sure you're leaving comments down below. I answer back to everybody. I may not be super fast at it, but I definitely will get your comment answered. So don't hesitate to do that. Now let me go ahead and just start off by saying, yes, it's true. I did lose 21 pounds in less than a month, honestly, doing the keto diet. And I am amazed at the results. That's the fastest that I have ever dropped that much weight. That's the most consistent I've ever been on any type of diet. And it has been the most, I want to say easiest, but it hasn't always been easy, but it has been the most, I can't think of the word, but basically, it's been the one that I have been able to stick with the most out of anything else. And mainly because with keto, you are not starving yourself. You are eating still. You are satisfied with your meals for the most part. And there's so many different modifications that you can do with keto. It's not like you're limited to one type of food or one type of drink or anything like that. You have options with keto, and I think that's what has been working for me the most. First things first, if you don't know what keto is, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you probably have heard keto, and I don't know if you took time to research it before you clicked on this video, but keto is a high fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. And when I say high fat, I mean like you can still eat like butter, you can have dressing, like your full fat dressings, cheese, oils, good fat oils like your olive oil, avocado oil is a good one, and like cream cheese, whipping creams, basically anything that's fattening is what you should be partaking in when you're on keto, like the good fats. That's essentially what you want to get in. Me personally, I did struggle with that because if you know me, you know that I am not a cheese eater. I do not like butter. I do not like cream-based things. So my keto has definitely been modified. So that's why I think that I am the perfect person, because I have not seen anybody who has done keto the way that I have done it, because most people do like keto. Most people do like cream-based things. I'm not huge with them when it comes to cream-based things, unless we're talking like ice cream or just like sweet things that obviously aren't keto friendly. So it has been really a challenge for me to try to get my fats in with such limited things that I can eat. So but I've been doing my best, and obviously what I've been doing has been working. I was a little nervous, but it's been working out. And no, I have not worked out. I'll go ahead and address that now. So this is 21 pounds, just literally just being in ketosis, and I'll get into that a little later on, but not working out, not, going to the gym at a certain amount of time a day. Not saying anything is wrong with going to the gym. I have not had the time as of late to go to the gym. I know that's no excuse. I want to go back to the gym, and I feel like I can get even faster results if that's the case. But until then, I'm going to just go ahead and stick with it. All right, so now that we kind of got a little background on keto, I want to go ahead and touch on what exactly I eat on keto. So here, all right, so I started this. So let me go ahead and start with why I got on keto. I got up into 217 pounds, y'all. And then I'll go ahead and insert a picture now so you could see what that looks like on me. Yes, that was me. And I'm like, no, I gotta make a change. I cannot go around being this size. This is just, no. I was unhappy. I felt heavy. Clothes were just not fitting right. I mean, and I have some, like, to me, some cute stuff, and none of the stuff that I want to put on, I'm like, no. And I'm like, I'm not about to go and spend all this money on new outfits for a bigger size me when I know what I'm capable of. I know that I can lose weight. I've lost 30 pounds before within a 3-month time span, just eating smaller portions and working out. So I knew what I was capable of, and I knew the willpower that I had, and I just made the decision. I just was like, you know what, that's it. So what I had did was what really made me go ahead and just be like, okay, I'm going to do this. I had watched Makeup Shayla and her journey on the keto diet, because I had been hearing about keto, never really cared to pay attention to it. I'm just like, wait, what is that? I just thought it was some other fad or something. And then first I heard somebody at my job saying that they were doing keto, and I'm like, okay, this sounds interesting, but I still didn't jump on the bandwagon. It wasn't until I seen the Makeup Shayla video and what her results were that really made me say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. So I don't do this like me, y'all. So what I did was I made the decision, and I think it was like that Friday, and I'm like, okay, I want to start doing this that following Monday, which was July 2nd, because I never forget it was the week of the 4th of July. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go ahead, just eat all the carbs I can this weekend, because I know that I won't be able to have this stuff. When I tell y'all that was like the worst decision I could have made, like the first day of keto was horrible for me. So basically what I did was I meal prepped that Sunday. Then I think my sister had like cooked because it was like the holiday coming up and she invited me over. So I just ate like hot dogs, sugary drinks. I can't even remember, y'all. It just was not keto friendly at all. Next day, literally just went cold turkey and just did strict keto. And then that night, after that full day, I threw up. And I vomited for at least like 2 hours straight of like projectile vomiting. And I'm sorry, I know that's TMI, but I just think you guys should know in case you are thinking about starting this, maybe you should kind of ease your way into it so you do not have the same issues that I had. And I think a lot of that was in part to the fact that my body was just in shock. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're literally just not going to eat any carbs today. And I kind of did it wrong. So the first week, I actually have it documented what I ate. I did 2 boiled eggs for breakfast. I did wings for lunch. And then for dinner, I was doing meatloaf and broccoli, which was just like meat overload, protein overload. So I was new to it. I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm like, okay, I'm going to just start it off like this. So after that first day, the second day, I was fine. I mean, I just took it easy a little bit. I think I don't know if I even really ate that much. I did some research and it said Powerade Zero helps you to restore electrolytes. So I went ahead and I did that. So So yeah, that was like trial and error. Got through the first week. At the first week, I never forget, I weighed myself. I lost 9 pounds. And when I seen that scale, I was like, what? Keto works? I was in like such shock. I swear, I started texting all of my friends. Everybody that's my friend know they heard from me that day. Like, I lost 9 pounds doing this, and everybody's like, "Wait, what? What did you do?" I'm like, "Yes, doing keto. I lost 9 pounds in 1 week. I was in shock. I couldn't believe it." And I did not work out. And I just couldn't believe that you can get those kind of results being full, because I never once starved myself. I never once deprived myself. And I'm like, this is crazy. So then the following week, I was like, okay, I'm going to start bringing in intermittent fasting with this. And intermittent fasting is just when you fast for a portion of the day. How I was doing it, I stopped eating at like 6 o'clock. And I wouldn't eat again until the next day at like 10 o'clock, which was different for me because I was so accustomed to just eating breakfast as soon as I woke up before I left for work. And, obviously it wasn't working for me. I was gaining weight doing that. So anyways, yeah, so I started doing that with it. And then the second week I dropped, I want to say, I think I did 4 pounds the next week. So, and that probably was just because I was just, obviously, it's real fast in the beginning. It starts to gradually slow down. So I was like, okay, 4 pounds that week. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is really working. Then the next week, what did I do? I started like adding in like more yogurts, trying to eliminate the meats because it's a high fat, so moderate protein. So a lot of people get the misconception that keto was like all meat and that we're just eating nothing but meat all day. It's not that. It's trying to get your fats in, trying to get a good amount of protein in, and then keeping it low carb. That's the main thing with keto. And the way I was able to do that, I started doing like chia pudding and then adding in like blueberry and strawberry into that. And then I also was doing like a full fat yogurt in the mornings and then protein shakes. So those were a way for me to get breakfast in without adding a boatload of meat to my diet. Not saying anything's wrong with meat, but I just was, just trying to try something else out. So once I started doing that, then for lunch, I believe I was doing like tuna with no bread, like a tuna salad with avocado on the side. And that's another great way to get your fats in. Avocado, they are a superfood. So if you are sleeping on avocados, make sure that you are incorporating them in your diet. They are so good for you. But yeah, so I was making sure that I was, getting my fats in with the avocado. And that's why I went ahead and got the avocado oil so I can cook my meats in the oil. I did steak. I can't even remember what week that was. I think I did steak on like a weekend, cooked in avocado oil with just some veggies on the side. And when I tell you, oh my goodness, it was so good. So yeah, so that was like the third week when I kind of did that. And then by the third week, I want to say that I was down another, okay, so I was like, I want to say I dropped maybe another 7 pounds the third week. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, altogether, I know that by the last time I checked on the scale, I was down 21 pounds. And that was, I want to say, at the 3-week mark. And again, that's without working out. So I have been getting amazing results. Another thing that I want to point out is that I do drink my version of what's called a bulletproof coffee in the mornings to help with the fasting. So during my fast, I'll either do coffee, tea, or water. If I get a hankering for something, I'm not like just drinking it just to drink it. But in the mornings, generally, yes, I will have a cup of coffee. And with the coffee, I will put what's called MCT oil in there. And that oil just kind of helps speed up your metabolism. And it's another great way to get your fats in. Again, I have to get my fats in other ways just because of the fact that, I don't eat a lot of those creamier, fattier things just because I don't like it. And What else? Okay, so yeah, okay. And then I want to go ahead and focus on snacks now. Yes, you can snack with keto. I know that's another misconception that it's just meat, no snacking, no nothing. Keto is not as bad as you think. Now, the type of snacks obviously are going to have to be modified a bit. So I went ahead and I just wrote down what I did. So my go-to snacks are pork rinds, pecans, sugar-free Jello, diet sodas, fat bombs, which are just like, quick ways to get your fat in. My version of a fat bomb is going to be Lily's chocolate chips, which are sweetened with stevia and peanut butter. And I just put them up in the refrigerator or freezer, however you want to do it, just to make sure they're chilled and they're stuck together. Those are a great way to get fats in without obviously going out of ketosis. And then you also kind of get that sweet, you fulfill your sweet tooth at the same time. Now, you can add sweeteners to, though, fat bombs and things like that. For this particular one, I wasn't thinking. I wish I would have done that because it was a little on the bitter, I guess, is that the word I'm looking for? It just wasn't very sweet, and I would have preferred something a little sweeter. So I would recommend adding like some type of sweetener of your choice, whether it be stevia, monk fruit sweetener, there's Swerve. There's all kind of sweeteners out there. So don't get deterred by the sweetened portion of things, because there are so many different sweeteners out there. Sweeteners that I would have never even thought to look up. Like, now that I'm into this keto thing, I'm just so shocked at how many sweetener substitutes there are. I was only familiar with like maybe one or two, and there are just so many out there. So there is going to be, trust me, there's going to be something out there that you can substitute. If you do not like stevia, I would not suggest not going on keto because of that, because there's so many other sweeteners out there as for those times when you do get a sweet tooth. And then sugar-free Jello. Oh my goodness, that has been like a lifesaver for me. Like, I'm telling you, to me, it tastes like the regular kind, but it could just be me. Some people are a little more sensitive to taste than I am. In my opinion, it tastes just like that. So yeah, so you have ways of still eating snacks on keto. You just got to be mindful of what you're eating. Another misconception is alcohol. You can drink alcohol on keto. I refrain from drinking alcohol for the first 3 weeks of it because I really want to get the maximum results. I really want to see how much weight I could lose in that period of time. And of course, if you're drinking alcohol, that is going to stump your weight loss growth. It takes a lot to burn calories when you're drinking alcohol, especially when they're alcoholic calories. So what I did was I just didn't drink at all. I mean, I'm talking about on the holiday when people were offering me stuff. I'm like, no, I'm doing this. I even went to a party at a bar where I literally had water and lemon the whole night. So that's how, what's the word I'm looking for? Focused I was. And nobody was making me lose focus. Like, once I get my mind set on something, like, I'm doing it. And that's one thing that you could say about me. So I was like, no, I am about to go ahead, get this weight off me as quick as possible. So yeah, so that's what I mean by that. Now, I did on my birthday, because if you watch my channel, you know that I just had a birthday that just passed not too long ago. I did drink. And I still kept it keto though. I ate ketogenically, but I knew that I would be drinking. So what I did was I just had tequila with lime juice and club soda. That's a perfect keto drink. I think the brand I had was Quavo, if that helps. But any kind of any tequila, any vodka, that's all keto friendly. It's just when you're trying to lose weight, make sure that you're being mindful of, the fact there is still calories in it. Just because it's keto doesn't mean no calories. So be mindful of that part. Alrighty. And then now, as far as knowing when you're in ketosis, that's another thing. When you're in ketosis, they say you're supposed to feel a certain type of way. I sometimes get dizzy. That was my biggest thing. And for that, I just started taking multivitamins. The multivitamins that I take are like the magnesium, calcium, and zinc. They're like 3 in 1. But yeah, so just make sure you're kind of trying to supplement doing that, or you can use Powerade Zero, and you can also do like water or alkaline water that has electrolytes in it, because you are going to be lacking that by not getting, or by having such a low carb diet. Lastly, I just want to go over the way that you can test your ketones. There are these little keto test strips that you just literally, they come in a tube about this big. Okay, so yeah, these are just called True Plus ketone test strips. Now you don't have to get these, but I wanted to get these because I had a mishap where I did eat 4 French fries, which I should not have done, but sometimes you're human, you can't help it. So I purchased those. They are around maybe like $10 at CVS. I had a coupon, so I got them for around $6. But you get 50 strips, and when you peel them, it tells you, how deeply you are in ketosis. So if you were ever wondering if you're in ketosis, you can always get these strips. They're like right in the pharmacy section of your local drugstore. I think that is it. Hopefully I covered all the bases. That's all what I have in my notes. Okay, so yeah, I hope that kind of gives you a glimpse of what it's like to be on keto. At this point, I guess it's only appropriate that I go ahead and insert the after picture, because I know you guys probably have been waiting, like, okay, so what do you look like now? So here it is. Yes, yes. So those are real results. Now, I do want to start working out here within the next couple weeks. So once I do that, I'll update you guys on my weight loss journey. Let me know if you want to see anything else. I don't have a really big kitchen, so doing those, like, grocery hauls and stuff like that will be rather difficult for me, but I've been really trying to think of ways to maybe incorporate those in too, so you guys can see exactly what I buy, especially since my way of doing keto is a little different than the majority. But yeah, if you have any questions below, let me know. Let me know if you guys are thinking about doing keto. I want to hear what your journey is like. I already have friends who have been, jumping on the bandwagon. They've been telling me that, they're keeping with it. They're seeing results. So, I just want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye.